our next speaker is Dr. Nur. She is an assistant professor of strategy and sustainability at Birmingham Business School, University of Birmingham. And our research explores artificial intelligence and digital transformation for sustainability alongside themes of responsible business, well-being, gender equality, and workplace diversity. With academic experiences at Brunel University, London, and Aston University, she bridges scholarship and practice through collaboration with government, industry, and NGOs. Dr. Nur's work has been supported by leading funders, including EU Horizon 2020, UKRI, ESRC, EPSRC, Research England, and the British Council, reflecting our commitment to advancing sustainable and inclusive business transformation globally.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah. Good morning, all. First of all, I would like to thank the organizing committee for this invitation. And I would like to share my presentation. Okay. Is it done? Okay.
Yes. Can make it full screen.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. I would like to share a brief information today regarding the digital transformation for sustainability, and we'll introduce the digital economy, and then later to discuss what do we understand from the digital transformation and sustainability and the meaning of digital transformation for sustainability. And then later I will share a comprehensive model regarding on the sustainability oriented innovation. And we'll share some discussion regarding on the nature of the relationship between digitalization and sustainability and some insights from the consulting industry. In here, I would like to share some survey results, Deloitte survey results in here, and I will complete my presentation with some sustainability and digital interventions and digital tools for the sustainable development goals. Yeah. Okay. And the digital economy, according to World Bank, the digital economy now represents 15.5% of the global GDP and has grown 2.5 times faster than the world economy over the past 15 years. And research also showed that the digital transformation could reduce the emissions in the hard-to-abate sectors by up to 20% by 2050. And after the pandemic, we wake up a different world, and the pandemic has accelerated both digital adaptation and the gap between organizations in their digital transformation journeys. And even before the COVID-19 and the pandemic, the greater access to connectivity and the digital services was changing the industries and the business models and the supply chains. The pandemic made this change faster and forced all types of the organizations to depend more on the digital tools and operations to create value and the experiences. And some of the organizations changed quickly, but the remaining fell behind this change. And to achieve a complete and responsible digital transformation, countries and industries need to invest in digital infrastructure and digital skills and the policies to ensure that the benefits reach the whole society, whole economy, not in a particular part of the community. And also need to think to support the society not only today, but also in the long term. It's the center of the sustainability term. When we discuss anything on the digital transformation and the sustainability, when we try to understand the definition of them, and we see that the definition, the meaning of the digital transformation and sustainability varies across the geography, countries, organizations, and also within the same organization, it has different meanings among the different departments. One of the widely accepted definition came from the UN. For the sustainability, it means development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. And despite this widely accepted definition, its interpretation varies across disciplines and the stakeholders, often leading to conceptual fragmentation. The sustainability and digital transformation are recognized as interlinked and megatrends shaping the global economy and the society. Digital transformation is understood as the profound organizational and societal change enabled by the diffusion of digital technologies. The intersection of these domains has given rise to the concept of digital sustainability, referring to use of digital technologies to achieve sustainable development goals. So, what do we understand from digital transformation for sustainability means that while digital transformation for sustainability offers substantial positive potential, enhance efficiency, transparency, and resource optimization through technologies such as Internet of Things, big data, and information and communication technologies, its impacts are not uniformly beneficial. And studies caution that digitalization may create new inequalities and increase energy consumption and generate rebound effects that counterattack environmental gains. Sorry. Yeah. And moreover, as Artido et al. And so there is limited evidence that combining sustainability and digitalization directly improves firm performance. Therefore, achieving digital transformation for sustainability requires careful governance and systematic alignment, ensuring that technological innovation. Sustainability-oriented innovation, and I would like to share that one of the comprehensive. Sorry, I have a technical problem. Sorry. Okay, yeah. I would like to share one of the comprehensive model for the sustainability-oriented innovation. Adams et al.'s research, they create one of the comprehensive model for the sustainability-oriented innovation, and they say that sustainability-oriented innovation can be operational optimization, organizational transformation, and the system building. So, the meaning of operational optimization is that doing the same things better. The aim of this innovation outcome is reduces harm. And the meaning of organizational transformation is that doing good by doing new things. The innovation outcome is creating shared value, and innovation's relationship to the firm is the fundamental shift in purpose. So the system building, societal change, the innovation objective is the novel products, services, or business models that are impossible to achieve alone, doing good by doing new things with others, and create net positive impact and extends beyond the firm to drive institutional change. Yeah. Yeah, the nature of the relationship between digitalization and when we discuss the nature of the relationship between digitalization and sustainability, we need to decide the purpose of the sustainability, and we need to decide in which industry or sectors we need to apply this digital transformation and the tools for the sustainability. And we need to decide with which stakeholder and organizations we need to work with them, and also we need to decide which specific digital technologies and the functionalities we need to apply for that reason. Can you hear me well? Okay, yeah. And many studies connect the digital transformation with the achievement of the UN Sustainable Development Goals and emphasize the role of technology in promoting sustainability. However, much of the literature focuses on policy making and sector-specific or local context rather than exploring the SDGs' global and cross-sector potential. The business role in advancing SDGs through digitalization is often overlooked or discussed only in general terms. Still, several scholars highlight the digital strategies and business models that integrate sustainability into innovation and in entrepreneurship, and demonstrate how technology can foster value creation, risk management, and progress towards sustainable developments. When we decide which industries and the sectors we need to apply the digital tools, the review literature shows that the scholars tend to focus on a specific sectors when examining the relationship between digital transformation and sustainability, and most of them focus on the agriculture and rural development and explore the environmental, social, and political implications of the digital technologies on these sectors. And another significant theme involves Industry 4.0, and particularly in manufacturing and supply chains, where digital transformation is seen as a strategic enabler of sustainable development. And studies also address urban sustainability, healthcare, and tourism, assess how digital tools support sustainable innovation and resilience, and also the digital transformation for the sustainability is examining in the energy for the energy utilities and the sustainable consumption and production for that reason. When we decide which stakeholder and organization we need to work with, that the literature on the link between digital transformation and sustainability shows a clear divide between business and the government studies, with few works addressing the both despite their shared relevance. And business research scholars mainly focus on digital business models and their application to entrepreneurship and small and medium-sized entrepreneurs. And while the government studies emphasize the policy development and the use of digital tools for sustainable administration. In terms of the stakeholder perspective, such as communities and learners and the consumers are also examined, particularly through concepts of networking, participation, and digital citizenship. In terms of the specific digital technologies and the functionalities, the literature identifies several key digital technologies that contribute to sustainability, primarily focusing on the ICT, information and communication technologies, big data, digital twins, artificial intelligence, and so on. ICT is widely discussed in relation to information management, digital marketing and learning, as well as its role in reducing the digital divide and supporting sustainability communication. Big data is described as the new oil, enabling the large-scale sustainability monitoring, transparency, and performance evaluation. And digital twin technology is also seen as a key innovation for smart cities, manufacturing, and supply chain, help to visualize, stimulate, and design sustainable systems and operations. Yeah. I also would like to share an insights from the consulting industry. Here, there are two answers from the Deloitte Global's survey conducted with more than 2,000 C-suite leaders that year, and reveals that sustainability remains a top business priority and investments are increasing. The question is, what does your organization see as the most pressing challenge to focus on over the next year? The first question came from the 45% of C-suite leaders: climate change and sustainability. And the second answer is technology adaptation and innovation. The other question is, how have your sustainability investments changed over the last year? Nearly 17% of these leaders said the increase slightly. So the next question is which of the following efforts has your company undertaken as part of its sustainability efforts? Of those you have already undertaken, what are the two highest priority efforts being taken? The first answer as efforts undertaken and highest priority is seen implementing technology solutions to help achieve sustainability goals. The answer of these three questions shows us that the climate change and sustainability and investing to sustainability, and also their current efforts are the sustainability and technology. Using technology for the sustainability is seen that top on the leaders' agenda. So here is you see the Sustainable Development Goals, although there are still ongoing discussion on the definition of the Sustainable Development Goals and measurement scope and the measurement of them, but the Sustainable Development Goals are still used as a comprehensive framework for from the organizations and the governments to reach sustainable development goals and also have a more sustainable futures. I would like to share two example from the SDG Digital Acceleration Agenda. The one is the SDG 12 Responsible Consumption and Production. The other is the SDG 13 Climate Action. The SDG 12 Responsible Consumption and Production, under this goal, 6 SDG targets out of 11 strongly impacted by digital technologies. The power of digital for this specific SDG is seen as the digital solutions can support, monitor, and optimize the use and distribution of resources. Even though responsible consumption and production are mostly driven by physical innovation, digital solutions can help to make the patterns more sustainable. Opportunities are seen the dematerialization and the virtualization supporting more sustainable production and consumption, and ICT applications enabling sustainable practices, for example, for food waste. There are some potential risks and the digital harms if organization use the digital intervention for this specific SDG. Increasing e-waste and unsustainable sourcing of resources are seen as potential risk and digital harms. So the next is climate action. 4 SDG targets out of 5 strongly impacted by digital technologies. The goal is take urgent action to combat climate change and its impacts. Power of digital is seen is governed digital technologies can contribute immensely to climate-related mitigation, adaptation, finance, and collective action. The dissemination of data and awareness raising on climate change at a global level and digital goods to underpin the bold ambitions for climate actions. Opportunities are seen possible discovery of new material combinations and process efficiencies to help industries transition to net zero emissions, and delivering data to inform planning for climate change scenarios, and rapid information dissemination for increased awareness. There are still seen potential risk and digital harms, the growing environmental footprint of digital solutions, for example, increased energy used. Yeah. My presentation aimed to provide brief information regarding on the digital transformation for sustainability. What do we understand from digital transformation for the sustainability? Some benefits and some costs using these digital interventions and the tools for the sustainability. Aim to start a discussion and a kickoff and a discussion for this topic. So thank you for that. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much for the insightful presentation. Yeah, thank you so much. And so we're going to take, so I'm going to have to bring Dr. Noah, I'm going to bring you back for the Q&A session. So we're going to have Professor Isham Farag give his presentation, and I'll bring both of you back for a Q&A session, if that is okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you.